Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the long dark Interloper, to be precise, which has turned into my, so far, most successful Interloper run. 3 whole days. That's remarkable for me. Will Mackenzie is currently ensconced in the community centre, or community hall, in Thompson's Crossing. And he's about to try and get to Mystery Lake. And I have to do that because otherwise I'll run out of food. And the danger is along the way there's going to be wolves and bears. And I have no weapons of any description because you don't get those in Interloper. As I understand it, you don't even get a knife or a hatchet until you make them. So that's kind of why I'm heading in the direction that I am, so that I can go to Desolation Point, I hope. The other complication is I don't have a bedroll, so wherever I go, I've got to get there, which means I have got to get to either a warm cave in the ravine or the ranger's residence in Mystery Lake itself. Because while I could, I could actually also stop off at the Carter hydroelectric dam. I just remembered the huts there have bunks, so I could make it that far. But whatever I do, I've got to do it in one trip. I can't stop. And good morning, Danny. How are you doing? How are Peanut and Lola and Earl and the rest of the fur babies? The thing is, it's actually relatively late in the day, so I'm not at all sure about this. Yeah, it's midday. And I have to get up the road to the mine, and it's cold. And I have a bit of food. And this is the only weapon I've got. So what I've got to do is find the turnoff to the mine. And there's already a problem. Here's hope I can skirt around that wolf. Well, this is going to be interesting. I don't know which comment was that. I haven't seen any flag comment. I have not seen any comment. Glad I made a couple of torches. Oh, no, that never even showed up. So my main problem now is, far from the wolf behind me, is the turn off to the mine. And I think this is the turn off, isn't it? mining road. Oh boy. Like I say, the danger is I've got no weapons. I mean, if that thing attacks me, I'm probably dead anyway. Yeah, I think there can be wolves up here too. Hope I'm going the right way. This is nerve-wracking. I miss Stalker now. It's going to be a bit close. Oh, and I just ruined my attempt to get the benefit there.
My stomach feels like an empty pit.
Should have paid more attention to this. Oh well. I don't think this is the right way. No, it's not. But there's stuff here. Oh, lost. Oh, great. Now I can't even get up. There we go. No, I can't reach that. I don't have time to mess around. Come on. Okay. I'm just gonna have to skip that. Oh, I don't think they've participated before, have they? Hello, Azrael. Oh, for heaven's sake. Since when were there quality tools here?
I can always use more food.
Okay, so oh, I never knew there were quality tools there. That's a new one on me. The next trick is going to be Coastal Highway itself. Because, yeah. Oh, brother. I can't remember how many times I've been through this particular set of mines. I don't normally have problems in mines, it has to be said. But there's always a first time. I know there's coal there. Well, welcome to Coastal Highway, where I will now have some real problems.
I'm so hungry in my life.
Because ideally, I want to get through here. And curiously, the safest option is to head for the ravine. Well, the good news is it didn't kill me. Alright, so bad news is I hope I'm going the right way. Ah. I can stop here. What time is it? It is actually, even though I just technically came the wrong way, this is a place I can stop if I have to. Problem is, I don't have... Oh, I can't stop here. That's good. There's no fire, however. Why doesn't Azrael like your room? That's an old bedroll, unfortunately. I can't do anything with it. So I could stop for the night, but like I say, the lack of food is a problem. I do need a fire. I've got some fire food on me that I can cook. But... oh, I see. Yeah, now I've got to try and remember my way out. Which essentially in this region is go to the far left and as high as you can, and hopefully you don't run across anything too dramatic. I hope I'm not... yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, brother. Yeah. These flares don't last very long, unfortunately. Oh dear. All I've got to do now is try and remember which way I'm going. I think that does not help me. Okay. I am actually technically going through bear territory. But there's places I can stay here, even if I can't actually build a fire. Yes, there are places I can stay here. Well, a place. Well, oh, naughty Earl.
That'll come in handy.
I do need a fire. Oh, I don't have enough for another torch. That's okay. I can live with that. Mostly because I don't have any choice. So, I've got two choices. I can either try and make my way back up or dash across the ice and try and get to the concept garage. Guess which one I'm going to do. When it comes to snacks, all bets are off. So the problem with this region is everything. And the fact that I just made a wee bit, oh no, of a mistake. There's a bed at the Quonset hut. And there is also the provision for making fire. However, there is a wolf. And this is not my best option, I can tell you. I've always had a bit of an issue. I've never actually gone from the mine entrance to the ravine before.
I just need to close my eyes.
Yeah, you're not that tired, mate. Yeah, there are. Yeah. There's always a wolf where I'm headed. Mind you, I've set any journey along there that I've made without having a wolf encounter has been a good journey. So this really is a case of I can either go the place I know or wander around in the cold and the dark and try and find where I'm headed. Yeah, you can see the wolves over there. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. They're gonna come after me one way or the other. The other problem is the bear off to my left that patrols up and down the road. I just hope it doesn't get too windy, because otherwise I am in serious trouble. And because, like I said, the reason I need a fire is because the food that I have got on me needs cooking. I've eaten everything else. You know, the bear I'm concerned about on the road comes this far and goes up there. I am going to need to make a lot of torches. Yeah, so that's where we're headed. It's almost traditional in this location to encounter the local wolf. But I need sticks. Yeah, and there he is. Probably. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Right, well, Oh, didn't get to... Oh, good. We got something I can eat without cooking. Okay, that's all gonna help. No, I don't need that.
I could just lay down and have a little sleep right here. I think I can use
A crowbar. That's handy. Morning, Eugene. Look where circumstances led me to. In fact, it is running river oats that I primarily got on me. There's the fire barrel, which is... why I came here.
this food.
Eugene is, I think, our current interloper expert. Something like 2,500 hours in the game. I've actually got a hacksaw. I'm just doing a quick search for now on the grounds of why not. I've also got quality tools,
I'll be hungry later.
which is an amusing outcome. What I am going to need to do is pick up a lot of sticks. I am going to need torches. This always feels a bit cheaty doing this. Just move the whole thing out the way and see. There's a hacksaw. Can't see it, but it's there. What do I do with 2 hacksaws? Oh. Huh. almost forgot about this. I did get a little bit chewed on by a wolf, which is a bit of a downer. Wow, now that got ragged. Ooh. Yeah. You can see the damage I took.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Before I go much further, I do need sticks. Let's see. Some of the stuff I'll simply have to leave behind. I have to come back here for the simple reason that the nearest forge is in Desolation Point. Now, the reason I'm saying this, by the way, is because just in case someone shows up who doesn't know why I'm here. I think that's a little excessive on the charcoal. I can't do much with the flour at this point, so that will get left behind. The potatoes need cooking. This needs cooking, so come the morning, I will... Funny, the thing is, I keep thinking, I'll stick my stuff in the chest. I don't have a chest. In my Stalker run, I've got all kinds of furniture here, but there we go. 3 days, 13 hours, officially my longest Interloper run. And the one where I've travelled the furthest, I should hasten to add. It's going to be really, really cold outside. What have I got? I think I picked up oil, didn't I? I don't have oil. Ooh. That's a problem, which means I'm going to have to make torches. I could have sworn I had oil. I used it all up. Oh, no, I do. It's not enough to make a torch, though. Actually, I think maybe it might be. Okay, if you can hear dogs barking, that's, yeah. It's not me. Actually, I don't know that I can do this. Yeah, no, there's nothing I can make. Okay. So I'm gonna dump stuff in here. So, sticks are not helpful then. I need to make fire so that I can make torches that way. It's not the best way of making torches, but yeah, you can see the problem with the food situation.
I could eat anything right now.
Yeah. I've eaten all my food. I've actually got enough if I have a fire for a couple of days of food, I think. Well, seeing as I'm here, I may as well work on that assumption. Like I say, the problem is, what am I going to eat? Uh, hmm. Let's grab a couple of liters of water.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Seeing as I'm here, I may as well make the most of it. And it's night time already. Oh, grief. Time flies when you're having fun. Yes, I know what the purpose of that kind of thing is. blocks. Remember, that's what I was hoping to do in the ravine.
I could use this.
Oh, great. Houses are burned down. Are all the houses? No, that one isn't. Wonderful. You get used to assuming certain things, and I had assumed that I...
Could end up being useful.
Nothing except cloth, it seems. These people are weird about their metal containers. How many random metal containers do you see? Hey, Tony.
What have we here?
The last couple of days have been weird here in England. We've had, what, 2, 3 days with temperatures up in the 90s Fahrenheit some places. England has rarely looked, say the English countryside has rarely looked so good. Yeah. It's already late and I've got to spend the night. Cooking food. Tony is quite right. I need to get out to Jackrabbit Island. I also need to find out where there are batteries. Yeah. You can see why I need hatchets. Even a makeshift one would be nice. No, I haven't searched that one yet. My thing is, I'm going to get hit by a wolf if I go over there, and I don't want that. I don't have any flares, and it's too windy for a torch, and I've only got a limited amount of matches. There is another place for rabbits. It's actually further along the road toward Desolation Point. But, there's a bear along the way. Oh, there's a bear everywhere I go, let's be honest. At least there's a fireplace here. Lack of a bedroll does make it a bit of a challenge.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
You get used to having a bedroll. So, I mean, how many times have I been reminded in the past? Take your pot, take your bedroll. Well, don't have a bedroll. I've encountered bedrolls that were too old for me to do anything with. So in a way, what this is actually doing is forcing me to take risks that I would not normally have done. So right now, for example, Jackrabbit Island's over there. And yeah, it's a good place for rabbits. Of course, it's right in the middle of a pack of wolves. And there is a house there, and there is a place to stay, but I can't remember if there's a fireplace. Here, at least, I can make a fire, stuff enough food in me to get through the night.
I'm not sure I can carry much more. Come on. All right.
Where's the bedroom gone? Might as well stop here for the night. It is a tad early, I suppose. Let's see if we can actually prepare something else. Well, what do you mean early game? Yeah. I'm going to be taking risks that I would never dream of. Even in Stalker, you can sort of take you can sort of plan things, and you've got room for maneuver. Right now, I have absolutely no room for maneuver whatsoever. Like I say, the only food I now have is a potato and a kilogram of running river oats, which is going to get me through a day, but I probably can't eat through the day. So I'm going to have to forget about getting a health bonus. And it's very difficult to get enough rabbits to keep that up. So, yeah, I'm going to have... the problem is I'm going to start losing condition if I do the don't eat during the day, starve yourself at night thing. Which, yeah, is not great. When I first started playing, there was a tactic that don't forget, when I say first started playing, my first exposure to this game was during COVID. And the game was much newer back then, and people's approach was somewhat different to what it is now, I think. So, yeah, starve yourself during the day and eating only at night did seem to be an accepted tactic. It still works, except that after my experience, for what it's worth. Yeah, 750 hours. Yeah, you do want that carry bonus, except for the fact that now I need to be able to run a lot. And I am going to be very, very hungry. And hope it's not a blizzard outside.
I'd eat anything right about now.
It's not pointless if it keeps you alive, is it? Or keeps you going. But yeah, there's not a lot of cattails here. And I, in the end, didn't have a lot of choice because I couldn't quickly figure out how to. I couldn't remember how to get from the mine to through the ravine. And if I were to try that now, yeah, I'm in the wrong place to do it. So. And I'm almost refusing to look at the temperature. Let's see. So there's Jackrabbit Island. Right there. That's the misanthrope's hut.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
That assumes, of course, that it's not too windy.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah. What the heck?
I need to find food.
And what I'm refusing to consider is the bear that lives right over there.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
The dogs outside are slightly nerve-wracking.
Damn. I'm freezing.
Yes, except that I don't have time, do I? And by the time I've lit it, my hypothermia is going to be worse, so I've got to head for the house. Wasn't it you, Tony, who told me you didn't actually? Who was it told me you... No, never mind. Yeah. Somebody was saying some sources of fire don't actually make any difference and don't warm you up. But this is too windy, I think, for a torch. And if I'm not much mistaken, we're looking at blizzard weather. Yeah, and I've lost the chance to use the magnifying glass now anyway. And there is the fireplace. Is there? Nope.
I can always use more food. I could eat a horse.
Okay, that's gonna keep me going for a bit.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, it's a habit I've got to get into.
This'll keep the lamp burning.
That's really, really useful now. One day I'm going to have to sit and watch a long-form interloper run to see how somebody who knows what they're doing does it.
This stuff will come in handy. This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Ooh. Complications. So, jackrabbits should be down the hill somewhere. Heh. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, I've no doubt it will. Oh, look at that. There's a hammer. We need a hammer. Okay. That means Desolation Point has just become a viable option. Oh, that should be fun. And this is where there should be rabbits.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
I am not seeing any rabbits. Not. Athelon. Yeah. I'll have to stick him on when I'm trying to sleep so I got something to listen to. There's no rabbits on Jackrabbit Island. Ah. Oh, brother. Let's dash back inside and warm up.
Die if I don't.
I've actually spent days here collecting rabbits, and there's no rabbits. Ah.
Too heavy.
Alright, I've actually got to take a quick break. Let's warm up Mackenzie. Alright, give me a second. Let me we'll be back in a couple of minutes. think all things considered, I'd rather be trying to run Dark Archimedia, I should say, in Warframe. So, where's those rabbits? Let's see if we can find the rabbits of which Eugene spoke. Because not seeing any.
Something's gotta go.
It occurs to me there is precious little point without a bedroll carrying enough sticks to make a snow shelter. Don't think I can sleep in a snow shelter without a bedroll, can I? Not seeing a single bunny. Is it? Oh, that's useful to know. I didn't know that. In the time that it takes me to tear that apart, I can pick up sticks. Oh, drat, sorry. Gonna do a quick map, see whether it shows me anything. Yeah, there's no jackrabbits on Jackrabbit Island. Would have half have expected it to show me. Oh boy. Ah! Hell's teeth. I am in serious doo-doo. I mean, I can go to bed here, but I am, again, out of food. And the chance of getting lost in this is high.
I need to drop something.
Alright, let's actually, while I'm here, seeing as I've got enough cloth. I need 5 cloth and a bunch of sticks. And I think I've got almost enough sticks if I need to make a snow shelter, but the problem is going to be now, if I am genuinely going to be stuck here, I don't want... Let's just warm up. Give the blizzard a chance to pass me by, which it won't have done. Yeah. Let's see if I can find a sheltered spot. Okay, technically I can build a fire here. What time is it? The wind doesn't change.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
So I'll cook up food for the night.
Turned out pretty well.
Yeah, I know.
Can't feel my hands. I wonder if I can get into
Well,
gear.
no, I can't. I don't have oil on me. I think I need, let's see, porridge broth. Yeah, well, I don't have, oh, I need oil. Oil is back at the, I didn't bring oil with me. Oil is back at the, that is useful to know, though. I hadn't thought about that. I thought I could make a rabbit pie. Yes, and I have oil. I had oil. I brought oil with me. Um, but I wasn't aware of the bannock, so thank you for
All I can
that.
think about is food.
Yep, I'm pretty much stuck. So what we'll do is we'll start fixing things. Might as well. No, hang on. Oh, I don't need. I haven't got leather. Yeah, I've got 2 bottles of oil around. I was thinking I could make rabbit pies, but I have. You saw there's no rabbits on this island. Um, Even when I map it, it doesn't show up any rabbit coves or anything like that. That's going to be a real problem.
I could eat anything.
You sure I can do that? It was indicating then that I needed a skillet. I'm gonna need to repair these. I didn't see a single rabbit, and they didn't show up. Yeah, well, that's not something I can count on at this precise moment. We'll try the bannock thing, because that's actually good to know, but hmm. Because I do have flour. I have quite a lot of flour. Yeah, I've got. Oh, I've got to go dashing back. Because this was almost a wasted trip. I've got 28 matches. Actually, in terms of general sort of match availability, that's not bad. Right.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I don't really want to be dashing across the ice when it's quite this freezing. Oh, there's rabbits right down there. Look at that. Alright, let's go see if we can get a rabbit. I haven't done this in a while. Where'd you go?
My fingers feel numb.
Oh, come on. There was a time I reckoned I had about a 50% chance with throwing rocks at rabbits. Guess I'm about to disprove that. Oh, blast.
Too cold to think. I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yeah, my only reason for not crouching is I don't forget I have the coordination of very poor coordination. So yeah, crouch, to do crouch and then run, not my easiest thing to do, to be honest. But yeah, that will result in more failures, I guarantee it, but we'll see. In case anybody's sort of wondering, I have mentally written off this run for the simple reason that there's so many skills that I don't have, as you can tell from the advice I've been getting, that aren't automatic. So certain things that I could do in Stalker or Voyager, I don't have that automatic mentality yet. I mean, you know, this is still my most successful run, and I am arguably better prepared for the next one.
Too much stuff to carry.
This is a learning experience now, rather than...
Never been so hungry in my life.
I used to have this more or less down pat. I have lost that skill. This is what comes of depending on snares.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
No, I'm not. Realistically, I don't have any food. And... last chance, really. I mean, if I've learned anything from playing the game, of course, it's never give up, because you never know what you might get away with. But I mean, the Bannock thing is good, but I can't make Bannocks here, so I've got to get back to where I can. Yeah, I'm not doing well with this. Okay, that was my last stone. I've got no choice. I will warm up and dash back to... yes, I know, but I found I was overthrowing. That was the problem. Like I said, my success rate used to be about 50%, but I've lost the knack. Yeah, and I have no food, so I have got to get back to where I can make food.
I'll die if I don't get some food soon.
I mean, the thing is, no, I need oil. That's the thing. I need oil. Oh, let's grab the stones here. Yeah. Yeah. This thing here. Yeah, I know about the tip of the thumb, but I wasn't accounting for the range properly. So what I gotta do now is hope.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm not sure I want to hear you complain, Mackenzie. Now, this is slightly disconcerting. I'm used to coming up and down here and finding stuff. Ooh. That's useful. Problem is, now I stink. So what we'll do is... Yep. That's exactly what I found.
Come on. That did it.
Don't want to go anywhere near the island. Well, too late for that. And by the time... Yeah, never mind. I do have a torch on me. But I should have taken a torch, you're quite right. See? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I mean, I really don't know what I'm doing. You could have had a very small earthquake. The only earthquake I ever experienced was actually in the south of England, of all places. There was a small earthquake in Wales, and the shockwave came all the way down the Thames Valley and hit us. And it was weird. It was like someone had leaned heavily against the partition. The funny thing was, I lived in California for over a year, in Oro Valley, just outside of, just over the, or slash under the Oakland Mountains, and never once felt an earthquake there. But I don't know what was the one that occurred in Wales, but it wasn't. We don't have any fault lines, but you don't have to have fault lines to have a an earthquake. I can't remember what they're called. So now the thing is, dash for the house.
need to drop something.
Yeah, there's one batch of oil, and the other one is... I put it away, if you remember. And so, flour is not a problem. Oh, well, I thought I had... Oh, there's the other. So, alright. Excuse me a moment. So... anything else I can break apart here for wood? That's going to be an increasing problem. Yeah, that's a valid point. I've forgotten that. And all of that requires a hatchet, which I don't have. So my sojourn here is entirely dependent.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, I can't stick it in there. Oh, there's some soda. I hadn't seen that earlier. I can see a Summit soda right there. It's not going to let me have it, is it? Alright, let's try and make a fire outside. And yes, I did. Yep, I did finish part 5 of Wintermute. It is... it's on the playlist. And if you're really curious, my reaction to it as well. Did that on last Friday? Yeah, I think it was Friday.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, I just realized.
Come on.
Technically, I ought to get the skillet. It'll make things easier. But you don't get experience from studying the books. Oh, that's true. The gun ones are useless. That's a valid point. I'll worry about that in half a second. Where's the skillet? Oh, there's the skillet. I do have the skillet on me. Silly person. Here's something to bear in mind too. You don't actually need oil to make ash cakes, which is essentially what we're doing. No, there's no guns. No guns, no axes. Yeah, you see, I can't cook.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
There's no. I've got no provision for cooking barracks without No. 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 There's no option to do that. Click on the no tool, the hand icon. Yes. Place. No tool. No tool. Oh, finally. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry for doubting you.
I could eat anything right now.
You can make a bow. Yes. Eventually. I need more water.
I might have to drop some gear.
Yeah, this is a valid point. This is why I'm here, so that I can try and get to Desolation Point. Ah. Well, got some food at least. There's Mr. Wolf.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Yeah, I'd forgotten. The Frontier Shooting Guide's no use. That's okay. But I'm not gonna. I doubt.
I need to find a place to rest.
I'm gonna have to take these apart to get the leather so that I can fix my shoes. I think. Frozen angler, frozen angler. I don't need newsprint. Let's see. It's probably going to be a better thing for me to take the cooking skillet than the cooking pot. I can cook more. If I take flour with me, I can make bread. And that's more useful. I can't make... So... This is very Minecraft. Drat. Okay, I am going to have to take a break because I've forgotten there is something I need to do. It might take me slightly longer than usual. So Okay. Ah, that's a valid point. So I actually do have to take a quick intermission, but I gotta make a call, so this may be a bit longer than usual. So excuse me. Alright, sorry about that. I was just calling my son to give him moral support. Oh. Um, one thing, Eugene, I know you said your PC died. You could set up a streaming system on a budget depending on what you've got. And that assumes you can find one. I've tested my streaming computer. It can stream and play games at the same time. It does a pretty good job, and it will run The Long Dark. So, but that assumes you can find a baseline M4 Mac Mini refurbished. It's a cheap mini computer, tiny little computer, and it is remarkably capable. Oh, right. Sorry. I didn't realize that. Oh, Lord. Yeah, no, Alexander is... Oh, sorry. I don't normally name names. I apologize. My son is, he's doing his A-levels. His first A-level is on Monday. It is chemistry, and I have high hopes that he goes to Lancaster University to study sports science. So that's what's happening in his life. I didn't realize you'd lost your house, Eugene. Or had you told me and I've forgotten? Thank you. Yeah, I try not to give out personal details, but with him it's slightly hard not to. Right. What am I going to do? Oh. I need water. I seriously need water. What have I got in terms of water? I've got 0.95 of a litre. I've got travelling to do. Oh, good heavens. Excuse me a second. Hello, J'ai pas d'idée. J'ai pas d'idée! How are you doing? Bonjour, ça va bien? I have not seen you in forever. Is all well? I don't call him Alex. I refuse to. I named him, or his mother and I named him, and she doesn't call him by an English name. She calls him by his Chinese name. Right, so I need water. And what time is it in the day? I need to decide where I'm going.
I need to find food.
I'm going to need to pick up sticks on the way. I need to get to... How am I going to get Desolation Point without getting eaten? I could just spend time and... What's the weather like? Okay. I can't start a free fire in this, but I need a torch. Because that wolf is a problem. I do have a hammer. What are you talking about? No hammer. I got a hammer. Yeah, I got a hammer. So yes, Desolation Point has become a viable option. I could make water along the way, couldn't I? Yes, I can. I can make torches along the way. Where's my pot? Where's my pot? Yeah, it was by the side of the house. Where's my pot gone? Oh, please don't tell me I left the pot behind somewhere. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Oh, I don't need that. I am thinking... just get going. Make water when I can. Yeah, I So otherwise, I'm going to be... It doesn't make much difference. Don't need... Actually, this. I don't need... I don't know about the cloth. Every time I think, I say, oh, I don't need the cloth. What I don't need is the charcoal. Yeah, that's a little excessive, I will grant you. So I'm thinking I'm going to... Yeah, just go for it. Pick up sticks. On the grounds, as I say, I'm pretty much gonna die on this anyhow, so... I will have a torch ready. Oh, no. I did drop some of the skill books. I dropped the hunting and I dropped the shooting books. I mean, yeah, technically I suppose I could just leave everything else. But I am below. Hello, you tasty looking deer. So, let's see if we can get to Desolation Point without getting badly chewed. My biggest concern right at this split second is the bear coming in the opposite direction. only seen that bear, the one in this region, on the road a couple of times. Well, yes, I know. That's why I have my... Oh, it's not just the wolves in the crumbling highway. There's always a wolf on the way to the lighthouse. At least two. I can't grab the saplings. I don't have an axe, remember?
That'll come in handy.
Does that work? Well. It's not like I can... I'll come back. I mean, there's not much I can do with them for now anyway, so... I'm not going to be able to build her. I was going to light a fire with the magnifying glass, but the weather's not up for that. Oh, I don't know. No, I can't. Where's the Veritas? I'll have a quick check of the basement. I thought you needed a hatchet for the I just said.
Where's the good stuff? All I can think about is food.
that seems to be all that is here. Yeah, valid point. I once thought I was being clever and just going across country here. Yeah, ran into a wolf when that happened. Wait, there's a cave? And in case anybody's wondering, no, I'm not going to be... Yeah, there's the wolf. Scared the crap out of me there. Don't want to pick up coal because I'm going to need to be able to run, but I don't know. In the past, there's been enough coal in the forge. I have no idea whether that applies now. Yeah, like I say, this is gonna... I'm not gonna be able to run after this. Which is a concern. But don't tell me to stop and pick up the salt. I can't do anything with it.
I could eat a horse.
Yes. It's a good balance, isn't it? Is it better to run or better to be eaten while carrying enough coal to power a steam engine?
Too much stuff to carry.
Well, I've certainly got a lot of coal.
stuff will come in handy.
Now, the gunsmithing book, as has been pointed out, is not handy. Okay. Yes, I know. I know. Arrowheads, hatchet, knife. The fundamentals. All of which assumes that I survive long enough to do it. It's not faith, this is reality. Voyager and Stalker are... I was going to say, they don't really prepare you for this, except for map knowledge.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Yeah, I know I'm passing by the cars. I need a place I can settle down, get some water, which I'm running out of. And there are rabbits here. Hello, rabbits. Got oats on me, fortunately. Also got a bit of firewood, which is useful. I'm just waiting to get cabin fever. Good heavens. I am genuinely surprised that I've made it this far. Made it to the lighthouse. Good heavens. Do you think that's enough coal?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm not sure I want you to keep complaining at me. I didn't encounter a wolf at all, which is frankly staggering. Well, that was actually no different from
I could make something with this.
doing the same thing on Interloper. Not Interloper, sorry, Voyager. Oh, I don't need that. I never use that. What am I doing? I should have brought that blasted... Oh, I put it out, didn't I? I should have carried the torch in here with me so I could see more clearly. It's an idiot. Okay, we do have... Oh, look at that. The hammer is of use. Yes, I know. I know. I'm painfully aware that everything is harder. What's to say?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No, it's not just the interloper crouch, it's everybody's crouch. I mean... Made it to Desolation Point, my goodness. Alright, I do now at least have a tiny bit of leeway. Just a little bit. I can... So what we're going to do is grab as much firewood as we can. Make some water, make some bread. Have a snack.
I'll be hungry later.
Oh, look at that. Okay, that is so handy. Alright. If the weather's suitable. Oh, look at this. I can't... The hammer has suddenly achieved a much higher degree of utility than previously.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Shut up, Mackenzie. Hi, Anna.
Anything right now.
And I can't make a... I don't think... Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? But we'll try it. Oh, yes, magnifying lens. I just need... Okay, alright. Water. Water, water, water. Hope the weather stays helpful. Made it to Desolation Point.
Well,
Ah. With Eugene's able help and a lot of panic, made it to Desolation Point and...
something's making me feel tired.
windy, so I'm going to resume this indoors. Alright, we'll have a quick check. I didn't check this. So the situation on it is I was able to pick up a heavy hammer from Jackrabbit Island, and so I have come to Desolation Point to forge things. How are the fur babies, including Chad and the offspring? So no, I'm not seeing a stim, but let me double check. Yeah. Oh, there is cloth. No, that's not cloth. Ah, there it is. Just I hate to rely on the things. I found it. I just need to cook up for the night. You know what's weird? This is simultaneously... Oh, excuse me a second. Apology. Oh, I'm sorry, Chad is sick again. The interesting thing, and I'm going to pause deliberately. The interesting thing is about this so far is that the processed food doesn't last you very long. So, as you may have noticed, I have resorted to making porridge and making bread, which means if you remember the bear cooking sequences you have to do, now those cooking periods are now taken up by, while I've got it, making porridge and making bread. And you get less calories, of course. So you're having to spend, in a way, more time cooking for less return, but you've still got to do it because you can't really rely on the other resources. So right now I've got enough for maybe 2 or 3 days of porridge and bread, and sooner or later I'm going to have to crack the... Oh, there's oil. Yeah.
Come on.
So what we're going to do is... Yeah. Start with the bread. How is the truck coming along?
All I can think about is food. to find food. I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
Well, I should have asked you about that, Jeopardy Day. You know, we've had, like I've been saying, we've had, what, 2 or 3 days of temperatures. Yesterday, I think got into the 30s up here. I think it got above 30 yesterday in northern England. What it was like down south, I have no idea. Monday, I think it hit 30. I think Sunday it hit 30 centigrade. So that's 89, 90 degrees Fahrenheit in northern England. That is very unusual. Oh, that's a valid point. Bring the dirt downstairs, yeah. I'll do that in the morning. It sounds about the same as here. I'm not used to it anymore, unfortunately. Wow,
I'd eat anything right about now.
that is ridiculously hot. I mean, I checked Austria, where I used to live, and we were nowhere. And it was cooler than here. It wasn't that hot. But, are you off school now, Jeopardy Day, or do you still have a while to go? Because I know my son still has exams coming up, which everybody is tired of hearing about, I have no doubt. Uh, I don't know. Is it the same for you, Jeopardy Day, as it is for me? We tend not to have air conditioning here. Right, I will need food.
I need to drop something.
Okay. This is my first chance to take a look around. There's the whaling ship. There's the forge. Where's the moose? Alright, so actually what I'm doing at this point is I'm going to save up dashing across to do stuff over there until tomorrow. So But I actually have to do some prep for that anyway. Like, cook food. I just don't have any food. So, actually, what we're going to do is I'm going to drop my firewood here.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, I don't quite have that situation, but the orientation of my apartment is such that it's not too bad. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay. Let's break stuff up. Oh dear.
I could eat a horse.
Yeah, I need to do a decent cooking session. If I need more water. I do. I do indeed. Wow. Time.
I could eat anything.
Ah! Forget it. And I just ruined my chances. Oh, look at that!
Too heavy.
Thanks, Eugene. Where do you suggest I get wood? Because I've got to do cooking, don't I? I got to do a lot of it. I mean, seriously, where am I supposed to get wood? I've got 3 sources of wood. Randomly find bits. Sticks.
Well, that didn't work.
I can't, remember? I need the coal to make a hatchet, to make arrowheads, and I need it for the knife. So I can't waste the coal. I don't know how much coal is in the ship. Normally there's 8, but I bet there isn't now. Damn it. Yes.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
But I've still got to have wood for the fire. I've got to start it. If I run out of coal, if I run out of stuff in the... I'm going to blame you.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, there's a second mine, and to get there, I've got to go through a moose. that's right. No, where's the other mine? Here's something it doesn't tell you, right? Have a good day, Jeopardy. Where it says click on no tool, I am clicking on no tool. You've got to click multiple times to do it. I've never yet seen 50 coal.
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
And I've officially run out of... I've officially run out
Could eat
of...
anything right now.
Flour. And I had a bunch of flour with me. Oh, I don't have enough water. I've run out of flour. Trapped.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Oh, blast. I got that the wrong way around.
I need to find food.
This had better be a very quick trip, because I am already running out of food. I thought I had enough to keep me going for a bit, but I don't.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
No, so I've got to do a lot of cooking.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Valid point. Forgot about that. Yes, you're right. Except that I can't forge and cook at the same time, can I? bunch of water. Idiocy. This all feels very knife edge.
Die if I don't drink something soon.
Yeah. I can almost think of games I'd rather be playing, to be honest. Alright.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No, you got to make everything. No guns, no bows, no arrows, no knives, no nothing until you make everything. The only hunting you can do is either rabbits or lure wolves to attack deer for you, then somehow chase the wolves away from the deer and harvest the deer till you get a bow. Not fun. And really, if you want my limited opinion, until you're in a position to shoot at least deer, survival's on a knife edge, because yeah, the amount of rabbits you need to keep your well-fed status is a lot. All right, let's see what the weather's like.
I need to drop something.
Okay, weather is acceptable. I can survive across the ice on this. How much coal do I have? Well, 14 coal. Oh, grief. This is the thing. If I go to the other mine, collect coal, come back, now I'm eating into my food availability. How much food have I got left? I do have quite a bit of oats. I've got a bit of bread, so yeah, I can kind of get there. But I'm not going to make the run to the forge now. I'm going to save that up for tomorrow. Yeah. The stupid thing is, I got quality tools almost immediately. So, I'm slightly amazed, to be honest.
Too much stuff to carry.
I'm slightly amazed that I've actually survived this long. What am I up to? 5 days, I think. 8 days. I am staggered. 8 days. Alright, so tomorrow we will try and get to the Riken and start forging. I'm pretty certain that there should... Oh no, I thought that was antlers I was seeing. Oh, not really. I've been lucky. And I've basically got... My next stash of food that I know I've got is flour back in the coastal highway. After which... Yeah, never mind. I've got to do everything pretty quick. Hope you all have a great day. I'll be back this evening with Warframe. Good to see everybody. Take care of yourselves. Remember to hug your fur babies and other loved ones. Not necessarily in that order. Entirely up to you. Be kind to children and animals. Be excellent to each other. I'll see you next time.